Hello, welcome to Tax Tip Tuesday. I am Chastity. I'm your host for today. Today we're going to be talking about business travel and business mileage. But let me introduce myself before we get started. Again, I'm Chastity Grady. I'm your host. I am the owner of Grady Tax Plus, where I help service-based providers such as counselors, coaches, content creators who are new in their business understand their business structure, taxes, keep their finances organized so they can feel confident in knowing that they are saving both time and money. So as you're watching this video, definitely tag someone who needs this information. Share this video out so other people can join in. Again, we're going to talk about business travel and business mileage. I'm going to talk to you about how you can properly take these as a tax deduction and what you need to do so that you can audit proof this deduction. If you were ever able to get audited on these two things, because business travel and business mileage is something that the IRS want to make sure that it is used properly. So I'm going to talk about how to make sure that you are taking this deduction properly. First off, when you want to plan to go on business travel, I'm just going to talk about statewide travel for now. So if you're traveling within your state for business, you want to make sure that the event that you are going to, that it is related to your particular field, or that it's going to help your business in some kind of way. Okay, if your field is something else, like say for example, my field is tax, and if I go to an event that's about beauty and health, that's not necessarily going to be a taxable event for me that I can take as a deduction. So you want to make sure that the events that you are going to, that you want to take as a tax write-off, are comparable to your actual business field. Okay, before we even talk about taking it as a tax deduction. Okay, now once you have that established, you want to make sure that anything that you are spending in regards to business, that you are using your business bank card. Okay, making sure that you're keeping your expenses completely separate from your personal. Okay, that's like the number one tip that anybody can give you in regards to taking any type of business deduction. Making sure that you keep all your business expenses on that one business card. Okay, don't use your personal. Even if you don't have the money personally, transfer that money from your personal account to your business account so that you can just pay for it out of the business bank account to keep everything clean. All right. And then the next step, you want to make sure that, for example, if you're traveling by car, all right, the best way to make sure that you are taking your car as a mileage deduction for mileage. Well, let me just say this: any car deduction you use, you have to track your mileage regardless. Okay, so mileage is important. You want to make sure that you are using a mileage tracker, because that's going to be one of the best ways to keep track of your mileage. A lot of people don't really keep up with Excel spreadsheets, so I like to use a free app called Stride. That's STRIDE, and I'll type it in the comments here. That's a mileage tracker that you can use, and there are other free ones out there that you can use to track your mileage. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are starting from your office. If you have a home office, then guess what? The mileage that you take from your home counts, because you're leaving from your home office to go to your destination. So make sure you turn it on as soon as you leave the house. Now, if you have to go get gas, then guess what? You use your bank card to buy the gas with. Even though we're just talking about taking mileage as a deduction, when you take mileage as a tax deduction, you can't also take gas, but the gas is still a business expense, but you get it back as a mileage deduction if you're just doing a mileage deduction, right? So whenever you do that, you use your bank card, again, business bank card, and then you keep that mileage tracker on all the way until you get to your event, and then you turn it off. And once you leave that event, you turn it back on to get to where you're going. All right. So with your business travel, we already talked about making sure that the event that you are going to is related to your business, making sure that it is comparable to your business. So if I'm in the tax industry, I can't say I'm going to write off a business event that's about health and beauty. How is that going to help me from a tax standpoint? So again, make sure that the event that you're going to is comparable to your business field, or it's going to help you as in your business to be successful. Number two, making sure that you use your business bank card. Use your business bank card to pay for that event, as well as for the gas or any. We haven't talked about meals yet, but any meals that you're buying to eat because you're away from home. So now you get to take meals as a deduction. When it comes to taking mileage, when it's business travel and meals, you want to make sure that you have those receipts. It's important that you have your receipts. You do have to write on your receipts the purpose of what that meal was for. So you can make sure and differentiate it from being personal versus business. You want to make sure that you for the gas, you want to make sure you put on the gas receipt what was the purpose of the gas, so that you can make sure that you're differentiating that from business from personal. Okay. And then another tip I want to talk about is regards to when you're at the event, take pictures so you have proof that you went to the event. Normally events have agendas. Get the agenda or take a picture of the agenda or the program that they may have, so that you can have proof of being at that event, and have proof that the event was indeed going to help you in your business. Okay. So saving receipts, use a business bank card as well as the mileage tracker. I just dropped it in the comments. I use Stride. There's other free mileage trackers out there. You want to take pictures of being at the event, as well as you want to make sure that you take the agenda. Okay, the agenda, their program, or at least take a picture of it. Okay. So I want to also talk about in regards to making sure that you have a clean bookkeeping records in regards to this, because like I said, you want to make sure that everything is falling under your business and that you don't commingle using your personal, right? I already mentioned that you want to make sure that you transfer your personal income to your business income if you don't have the money in your business to supply the travel expenses that you're going to use in the business. And so once you already have all that set, you have everything going into your business bank account, then that way it's easy for you to track your bookkeeping. Whenever it's time for you to go back and look at your bookkeeping to see exactly what you spent in your business, you can categorize it appropriately. You can categorize, being at the gas station for fuel. You can categorize the event as, educational or whatever it is that you want to categorize it as. You can categorize the meals, okay? You can categorize all those things appropriately without having to do any extra work. And you can also use your receipts as proof. If you were to ever get audited, use those receipts as a proof to upload. You can upload to the bookkeeping software that you use, or you can keep it in a folder, an online folder on in your email account or on your desktop, okay? And if you're someone who's like, I don't even know what you're talking about in regards to using a bookkeeping software to manage any of my business travel or business expenses, then you definitely want to make sure that you get on my waiting list, because I have 5 spots that I'm going to have left for my DIY bookkeeping class, where I teach you how to do your own bookkeeping. I teach you how to deduct your business mileage, deduct your business travel, deduct your business meals, as well as any other deductions. We were just only talking about business travel and mileage today. But if you're someone who don't even have your bookkeeping set up at all to even use your business bank account or anything, then definitely click the link and sign up for my email list. Get on my email list so that you can hear more information about my DIY bookkeeping class, because I'm only going to have 5 more spots left in order to work with me one-on-one. After that, I'm going to move towards having a group setting, okay, a group setting. But right now we are doing it one-on-one. I have a few more spots. If you have any questions in regards to business travel and mileage, again, we only talked about traveling within your state, where you're mostly just going to drive there using your car. If you work from your home office, you start from your home office, you turn that the travel tracker on, or mileage tracker on, and then you turn it off once you get to your destination and turn it back on whenever you leave that event. And then, like I said, you want to make sure you're keeping up with your receipts for your gas, because those are things that you do have to show proof of. Showing proof of any meals that you maybe have purchased while you're away on the business travel. That is something you do have to have a receipt for, okay? So, and then like I said, while you're at the event, take pictures, get the agenda. You can make social media posts if you want to, but you definitely want to make sure that you are doing all these things just so you can auto-proof your business travel, so you can have proof that you did in fact have this travel that was business related for your business, okay? So if you have any other questions or you want clarification on anything that I mentioned, definitely leave it in the comments. Definitely share this video to someone who needs it, and definitely like this video, okay? Give us a like when we go live. A lot of people don't go live because they get nervous and stuff, and so just give people a like for even going live. Like, it's a lot. So definitely give me a like for doing this video today, and I will see y'all in the next Tax Tip Tuesday.